Hello, people. Good to be able to talk to y'all again. Hope everything is going good for y'all. And that, like I say, steady advancing. That's the main thing that we're doing, that we need to be doing in this time, as far as knowledge, as far as education, as far as knowing about God, about Jesus. You know, and everybody doesn't believe in Jesus as their Lord and Savior, but it doesn't mean that they're bad people, and it doesn't mean that they do evil things. You know, it's just that Jesus is the way to salvation. He's the way to the light. He's the way to the kingdom of heaven. But like I said, it doesn't. If you worship any other gods, it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that the ultimate sin in God's eyes is not believing in His Son Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. But I was watching anyway. So I was watching this movie. I was watching Malcolm X, directed by Spike Lee, starring Denzel Washington, and it's just an amazing, powerful movie, and well directed and well acting. I mean, not well acting, but the acting was great. And I just felt Malcolm X and his story and just his life. You know, just growing as a man. You know, he had a huge obstacle in front of him. He went to prison. I mean, he was a crook. You know, and then to go from a crook to living a life like that, to living a life of moral, being, you know, a moral, having moral conduct of like that, you know, where he was so concentrated. He wasn't concentrating on women. He wasn't concentrating on any of that. He was concentrating on drugs or anything. He wasn't concentrating on that. He was concentrating on preaching the Nation of Islam, preaching that, and also the betterment of black people in America. And he was fighting for our rights. And I fought so much that even it was to his death. Also, Martin Luther King. Also, two different people, two different methods. Malcolm, and then you can see the difference between religions at that time. You know, between a Muslim leader of the black people and a Christian leader of the black people. And of course, Martin Luther King, he was Christian. Jesus said nonviolence. If your enemy slap you on one cheek, you supposed to turn the other one and let him slap you on that one. You take your coat, you supposed to let him have your shoes too. You know, but Malcolm X, I don't know I mean, like I say, I'm not just the most advanced in the Quran and all that, but from the looks of it, like Malcolm X, he said by any means necessary. He was saying, hey, I mean, I can't sit back. Like Tupac said the same thing. He had the same thought process. Like, I can't sit back and turn the other cheek. That's preposterous. That's crazy. That's what he felt in his heart, because both of them were fighting for the same cause. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, as well as the black people at that time. You know, the African Americans in this country, in America, were fighting for the same cause. Just two different people did it two different ways. And Malcolm X, he was like, by any means necessary. Now look, he was thinking of it like this: if people came, for foreigners came from a different country, and they just came and started blasting on American citizens, the government would send troops to defend us and to help us as American citizens, and they wouldn't let. And also, they would tell us, because the war is on us, they would tell us to defend ourselves by any means necessary with guns and knives, whatever it takes, because that's what the enemy is coming with. And we were, as black people, we were put in that situation of coming over here and being slaves for 400 years. And you know, coming from our country where we were free, you know, we were free. We did what we did. You know, we were very smart people. We come from a very smart people. Like they say the first recorded man is the oldest one that they can find is from Africa. And so we're very smart, and we were able to put a lot of things together. We specialize in nature. You know, we were able to feed people and off the natural things of the earth, and they still do that today. And so Malcolm X was saying, okay, so we're in this country. We were brought over here, not voluntarily, but involuntarily. And now when we get over this country, you treat us less, not as a human being, as you yourself would want to be treated, and also what being an American citizen, what you would be treated, equal, justice, liberty for all. We were not getting that, and we still don't get that. In this day, it's better. They threw a dog a bone. Now they try to say every time we fight for something, they give us a little something, and then we still have to fight. We still have 80 more things that we have to fight about in order to get corrected, in order for us to truly have liberty, justice, and freedom for all, including black people, Hispanic people, Asian people, everybody in the nation, everyone having the same equal rights and not being treated differently. But since we have had such harsh conditions, humans are adaptive people. And so when you are adapting to harsh conditions, being treated like with a slave master whipping you and raping your wife and killing your kids for no reason, just because they feel like it, just because they hate you because of your color, and then and they want you to sit back and be a quiet mouse. That was the problem. They wanted you to sit back and be a quiet mouse about it. And black people are strong. God has made us to where we fight. I wonder why are black people so oppressed? But God says the oppressed are His people. Those are the people that He protects and that He guards, and He's overlooking the oppressed. So I wonder why our people are so oppressed, and we are blessed. And a lot of black people believe in Jesus. And some have turned to, I believe in Muslim, believe in Islam, are Muslims. And the thing is, Jesus in my opinion, like I watch movies, I just watched Malcolm X, and I also, I watched a movie on Muhammad Ali, and who was also friends with Malcolm X. And they're not bad people at all. They're good people. What I'm saying is, they're fighting for human rights, for black people's rights in this country. And Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali both were turned off from Christianity. One reason was because the pictures of Jesus, the depiction of who Jesus is, what he looks like, blue eyes, blonde hair, white guy, and they found this is false. This was not true of what Jesus really looked like. And really, at this time, we really don't. And in my Bible, in the Holy Bible, you don't have a picture of Jesus Christ. You don't have really a description of Jesus Christ. You have the one in Revelation, where the book of Revelation, where he says that I think that's like the first chapter, but his hair was white like wool, and his eyes flaming like fire, feet of bronze. Like they had been refined in the furnace, but that's his new that's his new, the transfigured, the new resurrected. That's the resurrected Christ, and he's coming to John in a vision, and that's what he looks like. But here on this earth, he was a Hebrew, and the Jewish people. It's not hard to see that. It's light complected Jewish people, it's dark complected Jewish people, or Hebrew people, just as it is. It's diversity in the colors of Hebrews, black people, Asian people. It's diversities and all that. And white people, every race is diversity of skin color and everything. But we all share in humanity. We are all humans. We all originated from God. God created us all. And I was asked the question, why were we created differently? Why? And I believe we have to learn to love each other, no matter of our differences. So many people are different. So many people have different religions. So many people have different colors, eyes, and everything. Some people hairy, some people not. Some people just talk loud. Some people are quiet. It's a lot of differences in people, and so that turned